Hi everybody, this is Ariel Grace from A Gang of Girls Radio, and tonight we're going to be talking about rage. So while everybody starts to join us and stuff, I'm going to do the announcements. Hi Kat! So for all of these videos, because some of you are like, oh, I can't watch on Sunday nights at 8 o'clock or, and so I'm like, okay. I figured out a way. Hi, Bonnie. I figured out a way to Hi, Brennan. I figured out a way to upload the videos. So now they're on a Gang of Girls radio page or gangofgirls.com. So if you missed one and you want to watch it over again, they're there. Okay? So check that out. If you want to, there's 8 of them up. Tomorrow I'll upload this one and put it up because we're going to talk about rage. Yeah! I mean, what do you do with it? How do you handle it? So I've got some handy tips and tricks and stuff here. And we're going to connect to our heart chakra. Hey, Juliet! Tonight, too, at the end of this. Hey, Beth! And we're going to do some heart work tonight, too, at the end of this. So if you have any questions during this time or whatever, put them in, and hopefully I'll see them. And then I can answer your questions, okay? Okay, so first, that was my first thing that I want to say. Remember, Clarity 101 is up, so if you want to go to arielgrace.net, you can click on Clarity 101. That's my blog. And there's lots of handy tips and tricks there too. For those of you who are looking for a psychic medium, you can check out my bro, Psychic Theo, at psychictheo.com. He can assist you with that closure that you may be wanting. Hey, Lori. And also, remember, Rockin' Reverend Rhonda and astrology. Yes. So if you need an astrology consult, or if you just want updates every month, you can go to karmiclaw.com and sign up for a newsletter, okay? Also, I have a newsletter. You can go to gangofgirls.com or arielgrace.net, and you can sign up for the newsletter there. I send it out once a month. Just get everything done once a month, all right? For those of you who are looking for a medical intuitive, you can check out Marcella Zinner at marcellaz.com. She's pretty nice. She's a very compassionate person. You like her. So, for those of you who've read any of the books that I've written, like a Psychic Story series or the Lucy Prophet series, if you could please go back and do a review, I will totally appreciate it. Because on Amazon, the more reviews that you have, the higher your book goes up. Hey, Sandy! And so, see, look, sparkly nails. So it helps me, it helps you, and I totally appreciate it because reviews are gold for authors. All right? Okay, so the other thing I would like to ask you is, I know a little girl, her name is Madeline Grace. And she is one of the apples of my eye. She is like the most lovely child. I knew her before she was like conceived. I saw her spirit. Well, she has been ill for a while, and she needs all of our prayers. So if you could do me a favor and pray for her family, Lisa and Michael, I would appreciate it very much. Yeah. So her name is Madeline Grace, and I believe she is 4 years old now. I can't believe it. She's gonna be, I think she's gonna be 4. So she's had a pretty rough couple of years, and she needs our love and our prayers. So if you could please send them to her, I would totally appreciate it, and so would her family. All right, so we're gonna talk about rage. Whoa, there's a lot of rage going on everywhere right now, right? Holy moly, is there a lot of rage going on. But if you look at the past, There's always been rage going on, so there's a lot of people upset and angry and about decisions that are being made and for them and for others and all this business. And what can we do about it for ourselves, like to help us ourselves? For one thing, don't let this is something that I've had to figure out too, because I have a really bad temper. I do. I actually throw temper tantrums, which are good for me because then I release. So one of the things I always tell a lot of my clients that are going through like stuff is, if you really need to throw a temper tantrum, do it. Stomp your foot. Stomp both feet. Get some glass from the thrift store and throw it, because the sound of breaking glass when you're mad can really do wonders for you. And then as you're sweeping up the glass and you're throwing it away in the trash can, you're releasing and you're getting it out of your energy field. Okay? I know it sounds crazy. It does. It sounds crazy. But it works. So if you're the type of person that really needs that physical release, throw a fit. Go by a train and scream your head off as the train is going by. Do things like that, because that'll help release some of the angst, rage, so that you can you can redirect yourself, or you can look at it as, how can I resolve this issue, right? So I have my notes over here, so I keep looking. I'll put them over here so I won't look. A lot of people will try to push your buttons, and to upset you too. And that's what I call a hook or a trigger. Because as soon as they hook you, as soon as they piss you off, they hook into you and they suck you dry. And what we talk about, our energy is precious. It's ours. It's our energy. So we want to maintain that energy. We want to be consistent and hold that energy, right? So we don't want to be triggered. We don't want people pressing our buttons. Ugh. That sucks, right? So we have to look at what makes us mad. What upsets us the most? And look at that and see how we can resolve that within ourselves. Be present. Look and see how can we resolve that within ourselves, so that we're not angry, we're not raging. Instead, we're looking for a resolution, right? Because we need to clear whatever that trigger is. We don't want that trigger, So what we want to do is we want to see the trigger and go, oh, okay, there it is. How can I make it to where I'm not triggered anymore? How can I resolve this issue? Okay, so one of the things that you can do is just look at it and see where it came from. Because a lot of times it didn't come from that specific time, that specific day, that specific moment. It came from other moments. And it kind of did a build-up. And then you have a button or a trigger. And now you got to resolve it. So, one of the things that I have found and that I do, and that's what I do, is I trace it back. I look at it. I go, okay, so why did this enrage me? Why did this piss me off really bad? And I know that one of the things that really enrages me is I am an independent person. I like doing my independent stuff. I do things a lot for me, and I'm independent. I like that. And I've actually had guys that have told me, you're just too independent for me. It's like, okay, bye. And so before it would really hurt my feelings. It would really hurt my feelings. Like, why? What is wrong with being independent? Well, some guys don't want you to be independent. So, and some women don't want other people, peeps don't like you being independent. They want you to be a sheep. They want you to follow them. But I'm not a follower. And so I had to trace it back to a time where, okay, I see this now. I see where this came from. I resolve it. I forgive it. I release it. Yeah, because I've had partners who are like that too. Oh, you're too, you're doing this too independently. It's like, doing it too independently. What are you talking about? So, tracing that back and seeing where it came from helped me so that now I don't have a trigger and now I don't get enraged. Okay, I'm still working on little kids, like little kids that get hurt and stuff, and people that abuse little kids. That is a big trigger for me. And so I have to say, hey, wait a second. I have to stand back and go, I can only do what I can for these people. And if they continue to do this, then I need to step back and look at this from a different angle. What does this look like in the Akashic records? What are these people learning from? What are their lessons? Sometimes I just need to stand back and back out and go, okay, done. Because sometimes you just need to let it go, especially abuse. There are people that are out there that are going to take it and take it and take it until they can actually walk away themselves. Yeah. But the abuse of children is something that I've always been a champion for. I always donate. I do things for kids. I love kids because they are our children and we are their parents or we are their guardians. And so we need to take care of them. We need to honor them. And so that's how I was able to resolve it. Okay, so how can I honor the kids? How can I honor children? Right? So one of the ways that I honor children is by helping parents see their psychic kids so that they don't think that they're crazy and give them medicine that they don't really need because they're psychic. Because look at me. I mean, I'm clairvoyant, clairaudient, and clairsentient. I could be very psychotic if I went to like an old school psychologist, right? Because I'm hearing and I'm seeing stuff. So, helping psychic kids with their parents and with them so that they don't get enraged or the parents don't get frustrated. That assists. So think of your issues that you have. Be present with them. Look at them. If you need to see an Akashic record reader, you could check out Juliet Louye. She can rock your world. Have a reading done with her. She can help you with your rage and see where it comes from in the records. All right? So you can start taking your first steps. You can do some soul retrieval too. That's good too. Okay, so we don't like cords. We don't like triggers and we don't like cords. Okay? So somebody that's going to make you mad or purposefully make you mad, that's what they're looking for. They're looking for that way to get in there. They're looking for that way so that they're energy vampires. They want some of that yummy, juicy energy that you have. And so they're going to do what they can to trigger you. So, precious energy, yours. You're welcome, Juliet. Precious energy, yours. All right? So, now when people say, well, you're just too independent, I'm just like, whatever. There's the door. Don't let it hit you in the butt on the way out. I want them outside of my energy field. I want them away from me. Because I like who I am now. Right? So now it's just like, whatever, get out of here. I don't have time or energy for you. So instead of them triggering me, I just release them. So letting yourself release people. It's okay to release them, because if they were, believe me, if you all made a plan before you came into this world and you have not resolved those issues, you will. So it's not a problem. You'll probably see them again. And then you can tell them again, bye. So not letting people affect you or trigger you so that they can get in there and suck your energy. It's not good. And I've put this up before, and I'll do it again. It's the Archangel Michael invocation. So I invite and invoke Archangel Michael to cut and cauterize all cords leading in and out of me that no longer serve me. I invite and I invoke Archea Faith to fill me with divine light and heal all of my hurts and wounds. Thank you. Cut them. If you feel like you have large cording in that you want to release, you feel like maybe like your will center, because that's where a lot of that cording is in the solar plexus. For those people that are trying to push their will on you, they're trying so hard to push that will. You will do what I say. And you say no. And you have those cords removed. So that solar can be bright, beautiful, sunshiny yellow, 2 to 3 inches in diameter, and spinning at a comfortable speed for you, so that your will is strong. So if you feel like you have cording anywhere around you, we can do that. We can help release with cords. Me and my peeps. And if you don't want me and my peeps to do it, you can check out Melinda Carver. She's on Facebook. Send her a message. Look her up. She's great. She does this whole cord ceremony thing. I've experienced it. Wow. It's awesome. Okay. So the other thing, like I was talking about, is redirection. Redirect that rage. Again, trying to figure out, how you can resolve it and channel that rage into something that is positive. Bring it up. Bring it up into your heart. Bring it up so that you can forgive. Raise it up. Maybe you're getting enraged because there's a resolution and you need to resolve it. Right? Right. So, what I have done in the past is I've taken in kids. I've raised so many kids, not even funny. Yeah. So, I have raised lots of kids because I don't like kids being abused. And so I was able to help kids. I was able to give them shelter, clothes, and food, and get them on their way to finish high school, get into college, get married, whatever it is that they were going to do, or go home. There are a lot of runaways that feel like their parents are mean to them, blah, blah, blah. So was able to resolve the issues with the families. The kids went home. So, figure out a way that you can assist, right? So a lot of people complaining about the guy in, the White House. I had to resolve my issues with him. I did. I still haven't resolved all of them. But when I see his picture, I don't get mad anymore. Instead, I go, God bless your heart. I hope he guides you in a good way for the higher and better good. I do. And sometimes I don't say it from my heart, but, I try. So, that's another thing is that, I don't like him because, again, he pushes down that independence thing. Yeah, there's the door. Don't let it hit you in the butt on the way out. Right? Right. So don't vote for him again if you don't like him. And if you don't like the stuff that he does, you have a voice. Work on that throat chakra. You have a mind. You can create a strategy. Start with your local government. Work your way up if you want to make changes. There's a lot of politicians out there. You guys just haven't stepped up. You gotta step up. I'm not a politician in this lifetime. Yeah, because it won't work for me. So redirect that, channel that energy to make it better. Work from the heart, pull it up and out. It's like I was raised with a bunch of angry women. They were angry. They were mad at everything. They were mad at the world. They were mad. And as I grew older, I was mad too. And I'm like, why am I so mad? My life isn't that bad. And I realized that it came from them. And that's okay. Because I started to clear my line, my ancestral line. And as I was clearing my line, I started to not hold their rage. Because they weren't just mad. They were enraged. The world had not been kind to them. Or at least that was their opinion. And so they were mad. And what they did was, because of their anger, all the kids in the family were frustrated and angry, but yet we didn't really know why. Now we know it was because we inherited their rage. And so the Ancestral Meditation is on arielgrace.net. Click on the meditation page if you feel like you've inherited rage. You can start clearing your lines. Clear your mother's line, clear your father's line, either way. Do the meditation once every 2 weeks or so. And you'll see that anger and that rage that is not really yours gets to leave and go back. And it keeps going back. And it goes back to the original source. And then from there it goes to source. And then it's changed. It's changed back into that source energy. So see, there's a different other way of clearing up rage, especially if it's inherited rage. Remember, when we came into this world, we made a plan, right? So we planned it. We said, yeah, I want that person to be my mom, that person to be my dad. These are my siblings. These are the people I get to look forward to seeing. Hi, Haley. These are the people I get to resolve issues with. So if you look at it like that, you stand back and you look at it in the bigger picture, like on many dimensions. I know some of you went, I can't do that. You can. You can do it. Look back and say, okay, so look at the situation. I created this situation before I came in, so what can I do about it? How can I resolve it? And start asking yourself questions and start breaking it down. It's called the breakdown. Break it down to the source of it so that you can release it. Hi, Samantha. So, and that's what we can do with rage. Now, as I see Samantha, I am reminded of my son, my older son, Xander. That kid, when he was born mad. He was born angry. And he would scream for hours. And I would have to just walk away. I would have to walk away from him. It would kill me at first. But once I realized that he needed to scream, he needed to get it out. This is his way of getting it out. I said, okay. And every once in a while, I walk back in his room, make sure that he was, still in one piece and he hadn't rolled into one of his toys or knocked anything down on himself. And then I would leave, or I would come in and ask him if he wanted some water, and I would give it to him, and then I would leave because he would scream for hours. My neighbors thought I was abusing him. That's how much he would scream. And he did this until he was 5 years old. And as soon as he was 5 years old, he stopped. He stopped screaming. I was so relieved. I really was. But But that's another way that, children release rage, frustration, anger. They don't know what it is. Maybe they came into this world with it from other lifetimes and they needed to release it. And that's how he released his rage. So if your children are doing that, let them be, as long as they're not hurting themselves. Step back and let them have it. Let them go for it. Yeah, I know it'll break your heart, but in the end, it's so much better for them. It is. Okay, so the other thing is a lot of people take it in. They actually take in other people's rage. They take it in. They let it permeate their energy field and let it permeate their physical bodies. And sometimes they get really sick from it. And it's not even their rage. It's their partner's rage or their family's rage or their friend's rage or the rage at work or whatever. And especially empaths. Empaths will get sick from it. So one of the things that I do tell people to do is visualize yourself in, white terry cloth, brand new white terry cloth socks. They're so soft and thick. They're like luxurious, right? I always tell my clients and students to visualize themselves in a white terry cloth sock. White light. Thick like that, though. Like so thick and luxurious. And it's just like cushy and wonderful. And the reason why you're building this, even under your feet, the reason why you're building this white terry cloth light sock, really thick like that, is if you're around people that are enraged or raging, that emotion has to go through that sock before it gets to you. So by the time it gets to you, that energy is purified and you're not feeling that rage. Instead, you understand that it is rage. And you may even have compassion for the person, understanding. Okay? So make that sock as thick as you want. I mean, you can make it out like 3 feet, 5 feet, 10 feet, however big you want it. Maybe you're going through the airport and you need to have a big white sock on because there's a lot of people that don't like walking barefoot across a dirty floor, like me. So all that culminates, and then you feel it. Hi, Anik. Hi, Mom. And all that culminates and you feel it, and by the time it gets to you, it's resolved, done, and you can move on. Okay? It's okay to acknowledge somebody that's enraged, but don't take in their stuff. It's not good. Not good. Okay, it's not good for you. Not good for them either to take on their stuff. They need to work with their own stuff. Right? You're not responsible for other people's stuff. You are responsible for your stuff. That's it. Everybody can keep their stuff to themselves. Isn't that fun? Okay, so the white sock thing is really good for empathic people. And many people are empathic. They just don't realize it, And so the white sock thing can really help. If you have children that are going to school that are little, 6th grade and under, visualize them in a white sock. Make it fluffy. Make it big. You can do that because at that time in their lives, they're connected to you and you're their guardian or you're responsible for them. So, throw them in the sock. Teach them how to do it themselves so that when they go out, they're not picking up that rage from all around them, right? So we want to make sure that, we're not putting our rage on somebody else either. We don't want to at people. That's not good because we don't want them picking up our rage and carrying it with them because some people will just do it because they don't know any better, right? So we don't want to do that. So if you need to figure out your way of expressing it through writing, art, exercise, through meditation, however which way it is that you can do to assist you with releasing your rage, your anger, your frustration. Okay? Because through that, it strengthens you, it strengthens your energy, and it strengthens your core, it strengthens your will. Because you want that. You want that will to be strong. Okay? Because we all use our will every day, all the time. What are you willing to do? And how are you willing to do it? And is it for the higher and better good? So, solar plexus, above the belly button, yellow. Bright, sunshiny yellow. And it's 3 inches in diameter, spinning at a comfortable speed for you. If it is not that, if it looks like a puddle, when you feel it or see it, that means there's a lot of people cording into your will center, pushing you to be who they want you to be. You don't want to be somebody that somebody else wants you to be. You want to be you. Figure out who you are. Right. Not good. You got to be you. Because you're spectacular, no matter what. You just have to remember that. So you want to make sure that will center is clean, clear, wonderful, moving and grooving. All right. So, yeah, so Juliet says, Donna Eden zipping up technique also helps with protecting your energy. There you go. Check out Juliet. Her name is Juliet Fleming Louye. Looye. Check her out on Facebook. Say hi to her. Okay, she is an Akashic Record reader, and she also teaches Akashic Record classes. She's in Illinois. Right? You're still in Illinois. I hope so. Okay, so there's lots of ways that you can do that too. Look up books. Check out Amazon. Amazon has tons of books. And if you want to know about chakras, remember David Pond's Chakras for Beginners. That's a good one. It has homework. You should do it. That'll help you. Okay? All right. So, one of the things that people do too is they disregard it. They disregard their rage, or they hold it. Don't hold rage. Well, don't hold any emotion. But don't hold it. Don't hold it in you. There has to be a way of releasing it. Hi, Mario. So, again, figuring out how to release your rage in a good way. But do not hold it, because it can and absolutely will make you ill. You don't want to be ill. All right? I've seen too many people that are angry all the time. You know, they're so angry all the time. They're angry at everything. They're very codependent. A lot of times they're alcoholics and drug addicts. And they've held that rage. They're victims. They've held it inside of them. And they become yucky. Don't hold it. Let it go. It's not worth it. You'll miss all your blessings. You'll miss your good life. You'll miss everything if all you do is just be angry. And for those people that you know that are angry, you know, and that, wrap them in pink blankets. Wrap them up. What are pink blankets? Pink blankets are love. So you visualize a big, fluffy pink blanket around them. And that is love. And every time they throw it off, or every time you see them and they start yah-yahing at you, throw a pink blanket on them. That's what I do. Pink blankets. Everybody gets pink blankets. Lots of people get pink blankets. So if people start yah-yahing at you and they're angry and blah, 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 Pink blanket. Really? Oh, okay. Do not take it in. It's theirs. Let them have it. Not for you. Okay, so one of the things that you can do too, the other thing that you can do too is connect to your heart chakra. And just, it's either pink or green or pink and green. I don't know why. Some people say that there's different reasons why. I don't know why. I never bothered to learn why. All I know is that I've seen people's heart chakras, and some of them are pink, some of them are green, some of them are pink and green. They're all pretty. They all work. It's all good. So no one's heart is better than the other. Okay? Okay. All right. So one of the things that you could do is connect to your heart chakra in the middle of your chest. See it, feel it. A lot of times if you put your hand in the middle of your chest, you'll start to feel that energy in your palm. And that's your heart chakra reaching out to your palm. You can feel the energy. If you put your hand on your heart right now, you'll start to feel it. Okay? So put both hands on your heart. Take a deep breath. Really connect to it. Hi, Kay. So both hands on the heart. Feel your heart chakra. Connect to it. Breathe light into your heart. And as you breathe light into your heart, you'll start to feel that expansion. You may even start to feel a release as you're connecting to your heart chakra and breathing light into it. Breathe deep, connecting to your heart, and allow the release of energies that are no longer serving you, including rage, frustration, neglect, abandonment, heartbreak, heartache. All of these different emotions can culminate into rage. So as you're breathing into your heart, connecting to your heart, feeling that energy light up your heart chakra, you'll start to feel the energy of love move through you, through your heart, and then as it moves through you, you'll feel that love start to permeate your energy field. And allow it to permeate your energy field. Very good. And just keep connecting with that. Allowing the energy of love to move through you and all around you so it can heal you. Very good. And you can do this anytime during the day. And it's a great way to transmute emotion, is by connecting to that heart and allowing that energy to flow through you and all around you. Remember that emotion is energy in motion. Hey, Lisa. So allow that heart energy to flow. Okay? So doing that can assist with the transmuting of rage and the release of it. And it's okay if you cry. It's okay if you get upset. Hi, Dana. Because sometimes when we release, just like I said, I throw temper tantrums, I stomp my feet, I scream and yell. I do it. I'm human. hey, but that's how I do my release. That's how I do it. And I allow myself those moments so that after my release, I'm okay. So remember you're human and allow yourself that energy in that space. Okay? And love yourself enough to wrap yourself up in pink blankets, connect to your heart, and allow that energy to flow through you and all around you. All right? All right. Yay. Oh. All right. So, thanks, Mom. So I do have a chakra meditation. It's at arielgrace.net. Click on the meditation tab. Okay? And so the chakra meditation will walk you through clearing your energy field, filling you with light through the chakras. It will also assist you with a little bit of soul retrieval. It's really fun. And then you get to go home. Where is your home? So your home is where your heart is. So where's your heart? All right. Okay. So I feel like I got it. Yeah, I got what it's out. So if anybody has any questions or anything like that, go ahead and answer them. If you've missed the video, I have learned how to upload them. And all the Facebook Live videos are on YouTube, or they're at agangofgirls.com. Just hit agangofgirls.com and go scroll down, and you'll see all of them. I'm going to be uploading them weekly and getting them up there so that you can watch them if you want to. There's 8 of them up right now. This is the 9th. So we'll be doing this all summer and into September. Okay. Because I'm not going to be doing the radio show this summer. I'll do it in the fall and the winter. And right now I'm writing the Goo and Cooties book. And it's fun. So, and the Goo and Cooties book will hopefully be done by November 6th. So I've been compiling, and now I'm going through and fixing it up. It looks good though. And so I hope you like it. If you have read a Psychic Story series, yep, they're uploaded. There you go, Lisa. They are, because some peeps, like you, you're a mom. Sometimes you can't watch the videos. So if you have read any of my books, please go to Amazon and do a review for me, please. Because it really assists with raising the books up in the ranks so that people can see them. All right, I totally appreciate it. And if you can't do a review and you actually bought the book somehow, not through Amazon, you can send a review to me and I'll put it up. All right? Okay, and I'll put it up on the website and stuff like that. All right, so next week we are going to be talking about soul contracts, soulmates and soul contracts. We're going to talk about the different soulmates that we have, because there are different kinds of soulmates. And so we're going to be talking about that, and we're going to talk about soul contracts, and we're going to talk about a little bit about family contracts and things like that too. So hopefully you'll be able to join, because I think that's going to be fun. I've already started writing my notes for it. I'm excited about it. And we are also going to be talking again about spirit guides, ascended masters, and angels, because a bunch of you have asked me for that. So we'll be talking about that this summer as well. All right, so I hope you have a happy 4th of July. It's my favorite holiday of the year. I love the 4th of July. I love fireworks. Yay! And I love what the 4th of July means for all of us, So, check out your 4th of July celebrations and make sure to be safe, keep your family safe, and have a very fun holiday. Let me know how it is. Right? Yeah. Okay, so everyone, thank you for joining me tonight. I'll see you next week at 8 o'clock. Keep your hearts open and align with the energy of love. This is Ariel Grace from A Gang of Girls Radio. Good night.